All right, guys, welcome back to MTV Cribs. Welcome to my $1 million mansion. This is my house on the hills. We got my Lamborghini SVJ parked right outside. I got my black Cybertruck. Actually, over there, if you look towards the right, you'll see my first luxury purchase, my satin black M4 Performance. That was my first performance luxury car. And then if you look on the other side, you'll see my beautiful, beautiful model wife. Anyways, so today we're going to be talking about the language of God. And so I wanted to make this video about affirmations in it of itself because people seem to struggle with affirmations. People seem to struggle with using the language of God. And I'll show you after this video, you will learn everything you need to know about affirmations, and you'll know everything you need to know about speaking the language of God after this is done. But regardless, I do want to make a quick comment real quick before I get started. I just want to say that, look at me. I'm jacked. I'm a big dude. If I wear a wife beater, it's not because I'm copying anyone. It's because I exercise. Okay, buddy? Thank you. There's only one of me, and I'm the trend, baby. So, how to speak like God. Why do your affirmations not work, right? If you struggle with affirmations, if you keep telling yourself these things, you're looking in the mirror, you're saying, I have love 90 times. Why do your affirmations not work? The problem is your identity is the issue. Remember, you create everything in the present moment. And so you currently have an identity where the things that you're trying to manifest with your words are not aligning with you because you really don't believe the thing that you're saying. And so that is why when you're saying, I am a millionaire, I am love, I am abundance, because you're not truly feeling that, because you're not aligned with the identity of the person that truly has that thing, you're struggling to actualize the word into your reality. And so remember, you create everything in the present moment, your I am. So what is God's name? God's name, Exodus 3:14, God's name is I am. God responded to Moses, I am who I say I am. So God's name is I am. So your affirmations do work when you're speaking against yourself. Remember, you are creating your reality with the words you affirm out loud. And so I want you to look at your life all encompassing for a moment with me. Everything that you've cemented into your current reality is based on the things that you say, i.e. how you act in the physical realm, how you think, i.e. how you believe in how you form your assumptions, your thoughts, and your beliefs in the mental realm, right? Those combining are the creation of your current reality. Basically, it's just the way you've been thinking and acting in your world. That is what has created your reality. So whatever you think is possible, how you speak about yourself, this is what's cementing your lifestyle, right? And so your affirmations do work when you're speaking against yourself. When you say things like, I can't do this, I don't have enough, I can't find love, I can't find a job, there's never enough for me. When you say these things, you're affirming these in your reality. Let me rewind. I have enough money, I find love easily and effortlessly. Money attracts to me, finds me effortlessly. I am abundance. Just had to make sure I correct myself. So you are creating your reality with the words you affirm out loud. And so what I want you to do is think about the words you use to cement your life in reality. How do you speak about your life? How do you speak about your world? How do you speak about yourself? Because if you think that affirmations don't work or that affirmations are not working for you, then I want to show you how they do work. Because how do you speak about your life? How do you speak about your world? How do you speak about yourself? When you're having conversations with people, how do you speak about yourself? Oh, I'm not beautiful. I don't feel beautiful today. Today's not going to be a good day. How do you speak about your world? How do you speak about your life? How do you speak about yourself? Because if you look at it all encompassing, you'll probably come to the conclusion that how you're thinking, believing, assuming, acting, it's creating your reality. And so if you want to know if affirmations work, it's not specific affirmations that don't work. Everything works because everything is in the present moment. You're creating from everything right now. Everything is in the present moment. God's name is I am. But your affirmations work when you're using them against yourself because you cemented a reality where you don't think certain things are possible and you live in that. And now when you're trying to think from the opposite perspective, from the opposite feeling, from going from I'm not lovable to lovable, it doesn't appear to be working because you currently have an identity where it doesn't match to your current, it doesn't match to the desire you're going for. And that's because your current identity is because you're used to speaking against yourself. You're used to assuming the worst for yourself. You're constantly used to not getting the actual desire that you want because you cemented that into your reality. And I want to bring this to your attention because you need to understand that your current reality is based on the way you've been thinking and acting in the present moment. And again, I want to bring this back to your attention. How do you speak about your life? How do you speak about your world? How do you speak about yourself? I want you guys to think about this. Pause the video and think about it. How have you been living up until this moment? And you'll understand that there's no wonder why you can't manifest your desire. There's no wonder why you're not getting what you want in reality. There's no wonder why you keep getting the opposite of what you truly desire, because your identity doesn't match up to the thing you're trying to get. So we need to shift your identity to match your new beliefs. That's the purpose of this video. That's the reason why I'm showing you how to speak like God, how to speak like a God, and how to properly use affirmations in your 3D reality, your third dimensional realm, the physical realm of reality. And so understand this, that the subconscious mind learns through repetition. So how you've been learning up until this point has been the causation of constant repetition. You have been constantly expecting the worst, constantly thinking a specific way, constantly doing X, Y, and Z because you've been doing this for a long period of time. And remember, it's not a problem. You must give yourself grace, right? Because you have been unaware longer than you have been aware, right? And so it's important to give yourself a grace period and understanding that you can't always be a 24/7 master reality creator and not think and not be emotional and not think the worst. You're a spirit having a human experience. And it's because you're human, you're gonna have humanistic traits. And humanistic traits is emotions. And sometimes it means thinking the worst outcome sometimes. But it's now that you've shifted your awareness and understanding that you are creating your world based on who you're being in the present moment. Now you take initiative, right? Now you take initiative, and now I'm going to appropriately look how I'm acting, behaving, and thinking in my present moment, and use that to my advantage versus everyone else that's allowing the world to happen to them. Now you're going to happen to the world. Now you're going to control your world because everything is created from within and then manifested from the outside. And so the subconscious mind learns through repetition. So going forward in this video, I want you to start utilizing this every single day. And it's going to be so easy. When I get to the bottom, I'm going to show you how to speak like a God. Don't worry. Never break your new identity. That is how you create and cement your new identity into your current reality. Because your current identity is not working. Especially if this video found you randomly, if you've never seen my channel. This video is for you. Your current identity is not enough. And so we must take your current identity and shift you to the new one that you actually, that is going to get everything that you want, all your desires. And so going forward, never break your identity. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how not to do that. So God's language, how to speak like a God. So if you've realized it by now, God's name is I am. So anything you attach to I am, you cement into your reality instantaneously. Anything you attach to I am, you cement into your reality instantaneously. The moment you decide something, I don't like this person, I don't like this job, I don't like my car, I never have enough. The moment you attach your I am to something, instantaneously now it is created, now creation is finalized. And so the question you were going to ask, you thought this was going to be some type of new best technique. No. There's only one technique. And that technique is you. And so if you don't understand from a basic level that anything that you attach to your present moment that you're creating, then you're not going to be able to speak the language of God. Because remember, it's instantaneous. The moment you decide something, it's instantaneous. It's done. Creation is finished. My favorite affirmation. Creation is finished. The moment you decide something, creation is finished. You never have to question it. Always say those 3 words. The moment you say that you're good enough, the moment you say that you're loved, creation is finished. That's it. It's done. And so never speak against yourself. When you're talking with people in your reality, if you're talking with friends, if you're talking with family, I don't care how your reality is showing up in your 3rd dimensional realm. It's an old script. The new script is the one in your head. The new script is understanding that your awareness is creating your new reality. So why do you want to cement yourself in that old reality? Why are you living in the past? Why are you hoping one day it'll get better in the future? Everything is created right now. So if you say things like, well, I can't find a job, I can't find a good person to be with because all these people are bad. There's not enough good people in this world. I can't find this. I can't do this. You're creating that in the present moment. So you never speak against yourself. I don't care how you're going to sound. If you're going to be a millionaire, you need to tell everyone in your reality, well, how are you doing? So I'm doing great. I'm a millionaire. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I am a millionaire. I am doing absolutely amazing. I'm a millionaire. If you're having a conversation, they're talking about the economy and how they're losing money in the stock market. I was like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I'm sorry about that, but if you ask me, I'm doing great. I'm a millionaire. I'm making money everywhere. Anywhere I go, I make money. I'm making money right now. Like, dude, I'm making money right at this instant. You need to speak good about yourself, and you need to speak to your desired end. So you don't speak against yourself, because the moment you shift your awareness to not having it, now you don't have it. If you shift your awareness to one day you'll get it, now you're living a reality where one day, it's not today, you'll get it, but you won't get it because it's not right now. It's in the future that you think that you're going to get that thing. The moment you submit your awareness to one day, it's not today. And now you're creating from one day in the future that never comes, instead of living it in the right now, in the present moment, because everything is created in the present moment. And the way you shift your new identity is understanding that every time you show up for yourself in the present moment, you will now shift. You will keep continuously building from that, and then you'll wake up in a new identity, and that is it. And so never speak of the past or the future. I understand, right? I've been through things myself, I didn't turn into this man with just a perfect life. I built myself up. So I understand that everyone has a past. Every man and woman has a past, but your past is your own. And you don't need to cement your past into the present moment. It's no longer happening. The past is gone. Do not look towards the future for your life to get better. Everything is created right now. So don't speak about things in the past that have haunted you. And don't speak about the future as if you're going to get it in the future. No, everything is created in the present moment. And so don't say that you're going to get this thing in the future, or I'm going to find a job, or I'm going to get the money one day, or, I'll find someone eventually. No, I have it already. I'm already a millionaire. I'm going on tons of dates. I'm finding people. I actually found someone. They're amazing. You need to speak about it as if you have it right now, because you've cemented it into your reality the moment you speak with yourself versus against yourself. Remember, anything you attach to I am, that becomes your reality. So evoke the name of God, which is your present moment. Anything you attach to your awareness, that is God's name. Do not use God's name in vain. Use God's name properly. Speak about yourself properly. Do not speak against yourself. So you are creating your life from the now, and I've probably ranted about this a couple times. Sorry, I get very, motivational. I get my motivational quirks on when I'm talking about this. I love this stuff. So you're creating your life from the now, and there's nothing else that's going to happen to you. If you're living in a reality where you think one day life is going to get better, well, now you're living in a reality where you think one day it'll get better because it's not better now. And so if you don't understand that your life is amazing, wonderful, abundance, and you have everything that you desire right in this exact moment, then you're going to continuously create an identity where you keep waiting for things to get better one day. Newsflash, it's not, because you're still creating an identity where you think that one day it's going to get better one day. And then you'll realize at some point that you're this old person and life never got better. And then now you're resentful of your life. Just choose in the present moment that you have everything right now. Speak with yourself, not against yourself. Don't look to the past. Don't look to the future. Evoke God's name properly. What is God's name? Never break your identity. Never. You never break your identity. I know I did say you give yourself grace, and I don't want to seem like I'm warning you, right? But I am. Never break your identity. Never break your character. You know, it's good to assimilate this into you're playing a role, right? You're playing a role in a movie, because life is like I say, the script, right? Outside world is a script. You're the director and the screenwriter in your brain. Then everyone's going to act accordance to your script that you're making in your head. And so think of yourself like a director, right? In the writer, right? You're directing the movie and you're writing the movie. And then everyone is acting in accordance to your will. And so whatever you're thinking in your brain, that is how reality is shifting. That's how reality is showing up for you. And so you can never break your identity. Never break your identity as the writer of your own story. You are the writer you're the creator, author, and publisher of your own story. And so live in that, be in that, and feel that, and understand that everything is created from you. And so if you want to evoke the language of God, if you want to understand how you speak the language of God, you speak the language of God by being in the present moment, by understanding that you're creating everything from the present moment. And so as you show up for yourself as this person every single day, you'll shift your identity from the person that no longer has it to the person that has it. And now you've done what I teach my entrepreneur clients, is now you've shifted an identity from this person to that person. And what I do in my business that we call ourselves the 2% more. We help entrepreneurs generate more income. And so if you're interested in that, message me. And so I'm going to give you guys even more value, because this is something that I teach them in my framework, my 2% framework that I've developed. And there's 2 ways that I want you to actualize this in reality. There's actually 3 ways, but I'm just going to give you 2. And so the first way is physical realm. The third dimensional realm. Always speak of your end as if it is completed. Be delusional. Have fun. Be like a child. And now I know you're going to say, oh, you can't be delusional. That's not true. That's not reality. I want to throw something your way so I can prove to you how this works. Now, Kanye West, everyone knows Kanye West. He has a documentary on Netflix. And in his documentary, it talks about his life and shows his life before he actually blew up and before he was famous. I want you to watch that documentary, and it's on Netflix. I want you to watch that documentary, and I want you to see how Kanye West talked about himself before he actually got famous. And you'll notice, right, that the way he spoke about himself, he called himself the greatest rapper alive. He already knew that it was done. He already knew creation was finished. He knew that he was going to be this person. He wasn't looking at reality to change. He already had changed on the inside internally so much that he was walking around introducing himself as the greatest rapper alive. And so you have to speak about your end. And it's okay to be delusional, because it's only delusional to everyone else until it shows up in reality and now everyone sees what you see. Because remember, you're creating from internal. You're creating from the inside, which then manifests itself on the outside, right? And so the more you believe in it, the more you show up every single day and believe in it, the outside world has no choice but to reflect that, because reality is just a mirror. And it's okay. I want you to be like a child. I want you to have fun with cementing your new reality. It says in scripture, I'm not going to say it in actual verbatim, right? But it says in scripture, and you can look this up, please fact check me when I'm quoting scripture, so you don't think I'm just quoting nonsense, but it says, unless you are like a child, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. It says, unless you are like a child, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. And again, the kingdom of heaven is located inside. The right side of the brain, the right hand of God, the subconscious mind, the creative, the imaginative side of the brain. Jesus says, cast your net to the right side of the boat, and then you will have an abundance of fish. Everything is created from that right subconscious mind, the subconscious brain. I'll probably make a video on this later, but you need to be like a child when it comes to reality creation. You need to have fun. You need to be in your imagination. You need to be in this wonderful bliss that you know that it's done. If you knew that it was done, how would you show up in your reality? You wouldn't be sad. You wouldn't feel specific emotions. If you knew it was truly done, you would be so excited about your life. You would love every moment of your life. You would look forward to waking up every single day because you know that it's here. And you don't need to see reality change because remember, everything is created in the present moment. So there is no future where you have it and there is no past. It's just right in this exact moment. And so if you don't have it enough here, you're never going to have it enough anywhere else. And so again, physical realm, third dimensional realm. Always speak of your end as if it is completed. Always speak of your end as if it is completed. Be delusional. Have fun. Be like a child. The second tip, your mental plane, the plane of cause, your awareness, your I am, your subconscious mind, and your unconscious mind, your mental plane. Always think from a mental state knowing that it is done. Everything is created from the mind first and manifests itself outwards. I don't have to go on a rant about that, but I will say it one more time. Always think from a mental state knowing that it is done. Everything is created from the mind first and then manifests itself outwards. As within, so without. As above, so below. The Kabbalion, the law of mentalism. Scripture, pray for it as if you've already received it. It says everything you need to know. So, guys, thank you for watching my video. I have an announcement I want to make really quickly. I was supposed to make this announcement 2 videos ago, but it kept slipping my mind, but I remembered it now, so I know now is the time because I take inspired action, not forced action. And so I have built a course called the Reality Creation Course. And I'm going to be dropping a video live on my YouTube channel, maybe sometime next week or the week after. That's going to be kind of a promotional video for the course. And I built this course for you guys specifically so that it can change your reality, so that you guys can become reality creators. The website is going to be launching, and I'm going to be launching the website with the course. In the meantime, I have created a free ebook for you guys, and I'm going to post it in the link below. It's on my Instagram bio. So if you guys want to check out the book, it's completely free. I might make the book, I might make the book not free anymore, maybe in the next couple weeks. But I wanted to make some things for you free, along with the YouTube channel that I give content out for free. Also, if you're an entrepreneur and you're looking to break out of a revenue cap, message me on Instagram. Otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video.